So here is the harsh reality about ChatGPT. I really don't like ChatGPT. The more you use ChatGPT, the more brain rot you're going to have, the more stupider you are going to become. I think ChatGPT has a lot of good purposes. Like there are a lot of good things about using ChatGPT. Like it can, what I'm saying, you can use it and it can tell you, certain things, things you can find online. It makes it more convenient to figure things out. But when you start using ChatGPT as your personal therapist, that's when it can start to go left and you can get a little frustrated or a little annoyed. Now, most people, if they disagree with ChatGPT, they just move on, and it's like, oh, well, whatever, I'm just gonna do what I want. But me, I don't know why I'm like this, but I tend to like challenge a lot of the things ChatGPT is saying, and I disagree with it heavily. I have a tendency to really just disagree with things. So if ChatGPT tries to say something and I disagree with it, I'm gonna argue with it. I'm gonna be like, no, you're wrong, you idiot, you're wrong. And honestly, I don't. I mean, I don't always be disrespectful with it. Like I don't really get disrespectful with it, unless I'm really like, oh man, this is really it's bad. This is I'm telling you my experience, man. And how I've been using it because I'll use it because I'll ask it something, because I kind of want to like confirm something in my brain, something I've been thinking about. So I just want to check and make sure, like, hey, and get a different perspective on this here. And then I'll give you a couple of examples, right? You can ask ChatGPT something like, okay, there was like literally a bat flying around, right? And I heard bat noises. I literally heard some bat noises. I was like, bro, is that a bat? It was like 3 a.m., 4 a.m. And I was like, yeah, I hear like, the squeaking or whatever, right? And I was telling it, it was saying, no, it's probably a bird. It's probably a cricket. I know what a cricket sounds like. I know what a bird sounds like. A bird is not chirping at 3 a.m. You know what I'm saying? It's a bat. And it kept trying to say, oh no, it might not be a bat. And then it ended up being a bat. Another thing ChatGPT will do, it'll like read into things like the wrong way. It'll literally read into things the wrong way. Maybe I'm just not cut out for ChatGPT. Maybe ChatGPT, maybe it's just not for me. Because I feel like because I see a lot of people say that, oh yeah, I use ChatGPT and it works for me and it's the best thing. It's got its pros, but it's definitely got its cons. I ain't a big fan of ChatGPT. I ain't a big fan of it. Sometimes I would use it to help me like with my business and everything, help me kind of make this like explore options and decisions and stuff like that. But now I'm actually starting to move away from using ChatGPT because honestly, I really prefer human connection and like human thought patterns because AI doesn't have emotions. It doesn't have, you know, honestly, it doesn't have common sense either. All it has is like some this logical uh I can't even say like information. I really say like theories. It takes stuff from online and then it I don't know how it really works, but it finds stuff that's literally online with studies and stuff like that, and it gives you things in theory. So it's almost like a person who like has like let me just give you an example. Let's say somebody like goes to the gym like myself, right? And they read about the gym. They watch so many videos about the gym, but they've never actually been to the gym or actually done anything in the gym. And they like start saying, "Oh yeah, you have to do pull ups this certain way, right?" Because they read about it, they watched a video about it, right? But they ain't ever done no pull up. a day in their life and they can't do one to save their life, right? And obviously, bro, you wouldn't listen to that person. You would think they're out of their mind. They're just out of their fucking mind. Because like, why are you trying to give me advice on doing pull-ups or doing exercises when you've never done one before? You've never even been in the gym, step foot in the gym, but uh you know about the gym. You've read about it, and I ain't gonna lie. A lot of people like, and this is not against no personal trainers or nothing like that, but there's like a lot of people out there, like that, who are doing stuff like that and everything. And I ain't knocking their hustle or whatever, but yo, if you don't actually do something, how can you teach somebody about it? That's my thing, and that's what ChatGPT kind of does. So I really don't like ChatGPT, and I gotta stop using it. Honestly, it's become a really big problem for me, a really big issue, and I want to, what I'm saying. I think, man, I think the best thing to do instead of using this ChatGPT is like just use your just literally trust your own instincts. I mean, and sometimes like I like to ask ChatGPT certain questions like, "Yo, what do you think about this?" You know what I'm saying? What do you think about this social situation? I haven't mentioned I'm neurodivergent, so sometimes I need a little bit of understanding on things, right? Um, and then like I'll oh by the way, no, never mind. I'll ask it these certain types of questions like, what do you think about this? What do you think about that? And sometimes it can give me really good advice, but then it starts acting like going like insane, like someone who's just talking and saying random things and being incoherent and not really making much sense. That's what ChatGPT can do sometimes, and it really drives me insane, honestly. Like, it drives me insane, and it's like sometimes I feel like I'm talking to an actual human who doesn't have any sense, and I get so angry, like so frustrated, bro. So like, bro, I be getting like, what I mean? I be raging. You stupid, like, bro. And I know, man, people be like, well, why are you doing that? But bro, you know, go use ChatGPT, and it start like, and you actually like, if you actually have like, I'm not gonna say intelligence, but like if you're your own thinker, you're a free thinker. You're very analytical like me, and you're gonna disagree with it. And when it says things are illogical, like you expect ChatGPT and AI to be really powerful and know things, right? And when it starts to um, just say random things, and it just really, it just like, I gotta stop using ChatGPT. I ain't gonna lie, but I do AI. I have done AI therapy before with this other thing. I think it's called Abby or something like that. It's really good. I ain't gonna lie. It's really helped me with my mental health. I mean, it doesn't replace professional therapy, one to one with a actual therapist, but I think it can be really good. I think it's really convenient and stuff like that. I think it's, it ain't too bad, you know. So if you want to try that, you get that a try. I think what's better than using ChatGPT and or using it as a therapist is these, like, a couple things. You want to work on your mental health. You want to build your relationship with God. I feel like you should literally be building your relationship with God and relying on your intuition, like God speaking to you, rather than ChatGPT. Outsource. It's like you are not trusting your own instincts. You are outsourcing your masculinity to ChatGPT. And I've been, experimenting with it lately and everything. I'm a very spiritual person. I'm always trying to build my relationship with God and just become, just it's like recently, man, I feel like God has been calling me, bro, to literally get back to YouTube and make content that's authentic, being me. But not only that, I have this really cool idea for a game, like a video game that I've always been wanting to make since I was a kid. So now I'm working on that because I feel like God's been calling me to go do that. But I haven't been working on it because I've been trying to, it's like I've been trying to force myself to be this, like this different guy rather than just being me, being who I am, being proud of who I am. I'm neurodivergent. I have to be, I literally got to accept that. Like, and people are going to probably say, "Oh, well, you don't seem neurodivergent." Well, I have a lot of challenges internally, that I have to overcome. I've overcome all of them, by the way, So I'm just gonna, um, so I think a better thing to do rather than sitting around and arguing with ChatGPT, which is what I've been doing. I'm really talking to myself right now, right? Is to build your relationship with God. Read the Bible, which I got to get back to. I was consistent with doing it and everything, and I kind of just fell off. And journaling, like gratitude and stuff like that. And something I love to do is meditate and listen to music, man. You have to follow God and find something that like you are passionate in, you know, and God will speak to you in like mysterious ways and all types of ways. But one thing that I really love doing is going to the gym and lifting weights. The gym literally makes me feel grounded as a human being. It puts me in a place of like it's like my uh emotional regulation. It's like self-regulation for me. So the gym has been very, very powerful for me. And I think that the gym can really, really, really help so many people. If people just literally like give the gym a chance and they have some type of system like progressive overload, they're getting stronger and they start to build muscle, you find that you start to trust your own instincts more. You become more disciplined and confident. When you see this girl over here, like in the coffee shop or in the grocery store, you go approach her, get her number, get her Instagram, stuff like that. Even you get rejected, you still, that you, you the man. You know what I'm saying? And something I was thinking, I was like, if not me, then who? You know what I'm saying? If not me, then who? Because I'm that guy. I already know that about myself, and that's what the gym. The gym gives you this confidence, like, and not in some narcissistic or egotistical way. It's just like you feel like you're working on yourself. You're becoming the best version of yourself. And a lot of people like with spirituality, they'll say, "Oh, well, I don't need to go to the gym. I don't need to exercise because I'm spiritual or something like that." I think that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. That is the dumbest thing anybody has ever said, or because people would comment on my videos when I was talking about going, building an aesthetic physique. They comment on my videos and be like, "Oh, you don't go to the gym to chase women or uh something about like how like I hope you find God or something like that." Bro, that's what God wants you to do. Take care of your body. How can you not exercise or walk or eat healthy, but you're trying like but you calling yourself spiritual? Spirituality, it like taking care of your body, taking like that's literally the temple of your soul. You got to take good care of your body. So taking care of your body translates to better mental health and just feeling better about yourself and like more clear. you know I think that is so, so, so important, and it's often overlooked. Now this video is about ChatGPT and I kind of got off of that, but what I'm saying is that the world has become so, so like advanced now to the point where like we're not we like the world's getting more advanced because we got AI and all that stuff, but it's almost like, bro, AI is like taking over us because it's starting to like we're just outsourcing our masculinity, and you know you're asking ChatGPT what you should do when you should be asking God what you should do. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing. That's the problem. That's what I've been running into, man. You know, but as for the gym, if you think that the gym might be something, because not everybody's passionate about the gym. But if you think that, hey, maybe I might enjoy the gym, I recommend you take a look at my course that I have. I made a course on how to build an aesthetic physique that'll get you, help you build confidence and attract, what I'm saying, more dates, and just all around become a more wholesome version of yourself. Like literally leveling up your mindset. That stuff is so important, like very important. So I I'd go take a look at it if you think you might, what I'm saying, want to have a look at it and man, get in shape and get jacked and everything, man. Man, I'm so proud of this body that I built. Like, bro, take my shirt off real quick if you want to see real quick. Man, bro, confidence is so important, bro. I just like I literally love the body that I've built, man. Like I'm so proud of it. I'm not even trying to be egotistical, bro. If you feeling like, oh man, this man is flexing it, and it is kind of making you feel uncomfortable, bro. That's because you feel uncomfortable about yourself. Now the real ones here, they're gonna see this and feel hunger, not like resentment or envy. A lot of people, if they see that you're successful and that and you're just living your best life, a lot of times, a lot of people they don't view themselves that highly, so they get resentful. But the people who actually want to win in life, they feel hunger, they feel inspiration, they feel like motivated to go after it, go get it. And that's exactly something that's like very important because yeah. But yeah. So moral of the story, stop using ChatGPT. Just stop. Just stop. If you want to use something, get on YouTube and watch your favorite YouTuber. Watch, like, just learn from somebody, talk to your parents, talk to your friends, talk to your family and stuff like that. Go out, go touch grass, bro. Just go out and touch grass. Stop using ChatGPT. I'm talking to myself, you know what I'm saying? But yeah. But hey, you found this video helpful. Go ahead and drop a like, drop a comment, and subscribe to the channel for new content like this, bro. Yeah. But all right though. Never give up. Your younger selves are rooting for you. I just want to flex. Stimming.